Hello and welcome to News and Views with your mayor. I'm Harvey Persons, mayor of the city of Douglasville, and glad to have you joining us today in the viewing audience. I want to talk a little bit about the exciting things that are going on in downtown Douglasville. We recently, as a matter of fact, it was as recent as last Friday night, January the 18th, had the grand opening for our new convention and conference center in downtown Douglasville, which is right across the street from City Hall. The event was a black tie event, and it was an invitation only event, but the invitations were to go or went out to the event planners in downtown or metropolitan Atlanta. What we wanted to do was showcase the facility and let the people that will be using the facility or that will be able to help us rent the facility, let them see just exactly what this great new facility in downtown Douglasville looks like. It was a great event. We had great turnout and participation, and most of the comments were, wow, what a facility, what a great job. So we're excited about that. Then Saturday, the next morning from 10 to 4, we had a grand opening where we asked the citizens to come, take a look at it, and see what your new facility looks like. And we would then ask that you come and use the facility and take advantage of all that it has to offer with weddings, conventions, and any other event that you would like to have. We also have our caterer, Carol Parks, who does an excellent job, and I know she would be happy to talk with you to help you plan your events. The other things that we have going on downtown that are exciting, we've recently opened our Plaza East. Many years ago, we started the reconstruction and redevelopment of the downtown Plaza area, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with. We had Plaza West, which was the alleyway that connected East Courthouse Square, and then now we have opened up the western portion of the plaza. So we would encourage you, come down, take a look, see all the exciting things that are going on. We've also opened our new parking deck that adjoins the conference center. It's a 300+ parking deck. We're excited to have it and would encourage you to come downtown and dine and just see what's going on downtown. A lot of exciting things. And the charge, let me make sure you understand how much you'll have to pay for the parking deck. Zero. There is no charge for parking in downtown Douglasville. So we would encourage you, come downtown, dine, take a look at all the exciting new things that are going on. There has recently also been the relocation of the 911 facility and the law enforcement detention center, better known as the jail. In downtown, it has relocated to the new facility on Fairburn, at the corner of Fairburn and I-20. We are talking with the county about the potential redevelopment of that site, and we'll have some news for you at a later date about some of the things that are being discussed and the potential of that site and possible redevelopment there. So a lot of exciting things going on. Also, the Armory has reopened. I don't know if most of you know, but our guard unit was deployed overseas in the service of our country and certainly honored us and served us well in Iraq. As a matter of fact, recently we had the new commander of that facility into one of our council meetings and talked to us about what's going to be happening with that new facility. It's been remodeled. Well, it's not really new, but it's been remodeled, and we now have our guard unit back downtown. And we are certainly glad to have them in downtown Douglasville. The city's always been committed to the National Guard and our services and what they do, and we're glad to have them home and back in downtown Douglasville. The program today has been to really highlight some of the exciting things that are going on in downtown Douglasville, and I could go on for, for hours. But you're not going to be bored with that. You're going to get to see the highlights of our grand opening of the conference center across the street. And that's what the balance of today's program will be about. As I get ready to close this segment of the show, we're going to open it up as soon as I close and take you right into the highlights of the grand opening of our new facility last Friday. So in closing, thank you for joining us today, and we're going to turn it over to the highlights of your facility. This is your facility. It belongs to the citizens of Douglasville and Douglas County. We're excited to be able to open it up to you and would encourage you to watch the highlights of the grand opening and then come downtown, see all the exciting things that are going on. And until our next show, enjoy the highlights, and I'll be talking with you soon. Thank you.
I'm City Manager Bill Osborne, and I want to thank each of you for being here for this historic occasion. I have the pleasure of welcoming you to this grand opening celebration. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We're delighted to have you here tonight. You are a member of a very special select group because you're in attendance for the first event being held in the new Douglasville Conference Center. And in the future, when somebody tells you that they have been to an event in the Douglasville Conference Center and they ask you if you've seen it, you can say to them in a rather nice voice, maybe a little condescending, to let them know you were here for the very first event that was held in the Conference Center. And now, as our program continues, please join me in a warm welcome for Mark Reese, Bill Pinto, and Mayor Harvey Persons.
I was watching the Golden Globes the other day, and I'm going to take a cue from it. The first thing I'm supposed to do is to recognize my gorgeous wife and thank her for putting up with all of my behavior. I should probably acknowledge my mother and a bunch of other people in the room, and we'll get to all of those folks. I must say, somebody earlier today asked me, well, Mark, what do you think of it? And is it what you expected? And really, this building exceeds everything that I was hoping it was going to be. It really turned out to be a gorgeous facility. It's something that we can all be proud of, and a lot of people put a lot of time and effort into making it happen. There are some folks with the city that are the unsung heroes here. Jeff Knowles and Marcia Hampton, where are you guys? Mark my words, one day they'll be running this city. They pretty much do it now, but you know, it's just a matter of time.
Bill, thanks for the remarks, and Mark, thank you. I'd also like to recognize Mark's lovely wife, because my wife is with grandkids tonight, and that's usually her decision. We at Hardin Construction Company know that in the life of each construction project, there comes a point when everything changes. In the life of the city of Douglasville Downtown Conference Center, we've reached that point. This is the time when the design and the construction team fades into the background, sometimes quickly and unceremoniously, and the new building takes center stage and stands fully in the spotlight. Most of you, and if you'd be honest, really don't have any interest in knowing about how many pieces of precast are in the parking deck or how many gallons of paint we put into this conference center. I'll be honest. But there may be a couple of you that say, well, gee, I'd really like to know that. So I'm going to tell you. There are 250 pieces of precast in this parking deck out here. And there's 1,200 gallons of paint that we used in this building. There's a lot more fun facts. Quite frankly, I don't know the facts, but these guys over here in timeout in table 7, feel free to come up and ask them about some of the facts because they do get interesting.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This truly is a wonderful and long-awaited grand opening celebration of the new Douglasville Conference Center. And I'm very delighted you, each and every one of you, could be a part of this historic occasion tonight. As mayor of the great city of Douglasville, let me welcome you on behalf of the city of Douglasville. I welcome you whether you are among the local residents or business leaders or other guests from Douglasville and Douglas County. The city government some 12 years ago took action to buy an old office building originally bought or built decades ago to become, does anybody know what? A cotton warehouse. And then to turn it into a conference center. And the city fathers and the convention and conference authority did so. The Downtown Conference Center was dedicated, and we're talking about the Downtown Conference Center that's right across Church Street, on December the 17th, 2001, and became an immediate success. As most of you know, this 11-year-old facility, which is located just across Church Street from where we are here tonight, continues to operate to this day. The two city employees hired in advance of that December 2001 dedication to handle key components of the city's conference center, Director of Conference and Center Operations, Jennifer Bean. Where's Jennifer? Jennifer Bean, and Conference Center Supervisor. I've got a name here, but you'll probably better recognize the name, Mr. Conference Center. Where's Carlos? Sounds like you got a fan or two in the room. You may be seated. Okay, they're still with us. Only now they're assuming, as you can see by this facility that you're in tonight, much greater responsibilities. As you probably know, we have an exclusive on-site catering company, Carroll Parks Catering. And now, as mayor of the city of Douglasville, I hereby dedicate the Douglasville Conference Center to the service of this great community. May it be a shining attraction for our downtown area, and may it be a place where wonderful memories are made for new brides, for people holding parties or banquets or other functions here, and for people who just want to appreciate the fact that at long last, Douglasville, Douglas County, has a high-quality facility of this nature to serve their community. So please join me in a toast to the Douglasville Conference Center.